just didn't quite feel ready for it, but now is the time. So what I'm going to do here is create 4 different channels for 4 loved ones to come through and bring you guys messages. But with these channels, more than one consciousness can come through that channel, okay? And also, this is the most timeless video I've ever done because time only exists on the earth plane. So it really doesn't matter when you view this video from when I record it, okay? The universe, spirit, consciousness can use any outlet to speak to us at any time as long as the energy and vibration is 100% or very similar to the expression they are trying to get across, okay? So, with that said, Aquarius, let's poll our people and see who wants to come through and speak to you guys today. Alright, we have a fire sign energy, also very feminine energy. I'm inclined to say that this is a female, but you know, this is general, so it could be a fire sign male that just was more in line with the divine feminine rather than the divine masculine. However, this particular energy, you know, you see the Sphinx there. This is somebody who is kind of, you know, complicated to understand, and they keep a lot to themselves, okay? They don't express a whole lot about what they're thinking or feeling. They almost prefer to be an enigma, okay? This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this person just had a lot of fire energy in their natal chart, and that was the predominant elements of their personality. But, you know, also with this, she is somebody who is most likely very physically attractive when she was incarnated. Also with this energy, queens tend to be considered older women, but for me in this reading and my intention, this to me is a female who is 20 years or older, okay? No age gap there, just she has to be at least 20, or if it's a male who's very more feminine, again, he has to be at least 20 years of age. So it could be 20 to 120, okay? This is just, we're going to pull much more cards to further define this energy, but that is the personality of the first person who's trying to come through. And now we have another queen coming through. This is the Queen of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or really strong water in their chart, and that was the dominant personality traits. Both of these queens are showing as inner self, so this lets me know this queen as well was very private, and she has been through quite a bit in her life. She's known great sorrow. She knew great pain. But the thing about her was that she would, you know, eventually take all of that pain, all of that negative energy, and transmute it and heal it and turn it into unconditional love. And, you know, she's very loving, nurturing, probably could offer you really good advice, spiritual advice, advice of the heart, okay? And also, with this queen, she may have been single at the time of her passing. She may have preferred that, actually. So, again, 20 years of age or older. With this one, I'm feeling like she was older. And if it wasn't a female, it was, you know, a male who was more feminine than masculine. Because the fire and the water are, you know, the feminine energies. So, very, very divine feminine here. Alright, here is our next person, and this is the Page of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person is either a younger person, under 20, or this was a person who was incredibly immature somehow, okay, because this particular page, he's defensive, he gets himself into a lot of trouble, he needs saving frequently, not as gracious as he should be, but the thing about him is the people that he admires, it made him feel more inferior. Like, he wanted to be like certain people, but because he saw himself as inferior, it was hard for him to cope. And this could be male or female. I'm just referring to it as a him because of the image on the card here. So this is a more immature type of energy. Doesn't mean the person was a bad person, but this is the face they are trying to bring through to say, this is me. So, I guess you'll know what that means. Interesting that this is the face that they wanted to show of all the swords cards to choose from, but this is what they wanted you to see, okay? Also, I feel a lot of self-destructive behavior with this person, and that was probably really hard and challenging to live through. You see all the rocky mountains down there, and there's just no real safe place to land. So, let's see who's next. Okay, so we have another page. So, again, this is another person who is either very young or they were kind of not immature in the same sense as that person. This is somebody who is probably not very worldly. This is a very young energy to me. This could go, like, I feel a young person or somebody who was just very immature, but this feels like a young energy to me, like 23 or younger. And this person, this is coming out as Earth, so you have every single element that came out in your reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This particular person was somebody who, abandoned something in their life, like they had promise and potential of something, and they decided, no, I don't want that path. I want to seek something else. And many may have said, that's the wrong way for you. It's like, I don't want to be settled down. I don't want to be rooted any one particular place. I want to explore. I want, to make money. I want to find my way in this world. And, you see the empty cornucopia. It's like I am abandoning a promise, a good path, something that would have taken care of me and fulfilled me in pursuit of something else. For some, this may have just been like a big dream that they were seeking and they were after, okay? But this, it just definitely feels like a young energy, and also like an accident of some kind. So let's pull some cards here to see if they could tell you anything. What is it that they would say to you? The one thing. Alright, well, for some of you, this is just an extra confirmation that you know your loved one is here. I am surrounded by loving animals, okay? So take a look at what you see on this card, because somebody is wanting to give you a message and say, hey, look at, you'll know that I'm part of this because of this card right here. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Alright, for the Queen of Wands, she is telling you there is no such thing as death. Okay, so with this energy, you may really have experienced like the loss of her to a great capacity, and it's like she's gone forever or he's gone forever, and this energy is saying, no, believe me, I'm still very much around. I am present. I didn't evaporate and go away. Like, I am consciousness. I am eternal. And, I'm not dead. There's no such thing as that. And if you've been fearing death, please don't fear it. It's not what you think, okay? Now, with this Queen of Cups, she's telling you, I'm over here learning. So what she's saying is, I'm going to be in the non-physical for quite some time. I'm not planning on, reincarnating in the earth plane anytime soon. And what I mean by that, since time only exists in the earth plane, is, as time progresses here on earth, in this dimension, she's not going to be coming back for quite some time. Okay, there's nothing over the next, several hundred years for her here. It's better for her to remain in the non-physical, like that's where her growth is truly coming from. So, very interesting message there. Let's see what I'm curious about him, honestly. Let's see what he says. Aww. I am standing right next to you. And if you notice, the depiction of the picture is a bit blurry, but it's a grown person and a child. So some of you, that was definitely your child that passed. Now, it doesn't have to mean that they were young. Some of them could have been really young, but it's like, for some of you, this was your son or daughter, and they could have been completely grown, but they're coming through to depict it as this, to give you that confirmation that it's them, okay? And I'm standing right next to you. You probably very much sense their presence, their energy, and that's your confirmation. Yeah, they're still very much a part of the earth experience, but they're doing it from the non-physical. I'm not getting a whole lot about when this energy, wants to come back, but they're definitely very much with you. This feels, out of all of these energies, this is like the most recent. And I know that's weird to say because this is a timeless, but I feel like this right here is somebody who's watching this has just happened. He just passed. And he's still here in that, space of bringing comfort and ease to his loved ones. All right. So our little Page of Pentacles says, I will always point you in the right direction. So with this right here, I would pay very much attention to all the synchronicities you see in your reality, and when you just kind of feel like, this person pops in your mind, or you feel their essence around you, they really are. They're giving you, direction, trying to guide you, but you have free will, okay? You have free will, so they can only offer you their guidance, and the more you open up to them and their energy and that belief that they are trying to guide you and help you, the more you will sense their energy and know what's being offered to you without those physical signs and synchronicities of confirmation, okay? So let's pull one card to get a bit more clarity about each one of these consciousnesses that are coming through. And I feel, this is a general reading, so you could definitely be relating. There could be a couple of your loved ones coming through, but just because of this, I really feel like there is no relation to any of these energies. And in other readings, I've definitely felt that, but in this one, I don't so much. It's interesting because we have two queens and then we have two pages. All right. So with this queen, I feel like she's saying that she was sensing some danger, or, she knew the end was coming for her. She knew it was almost her time, or there was this, she was not in the dark about this, okay? So, hold on, I'm trying to... there's just this element where she sensed some danger. Like, she knew, like, it's something wasn't right. I don't know if it was like a person that harmed her or if it was like some sort of illness, but it's just like I knew, even maybe a genetic type of illness where she knew, like, she knew. I don't know. We'll pull more cards so I can get more on that. This Queen of Cups. So this is the Death card, and it's interesting that it's on this side, because, you know, here's the end, but with this, you know what she's telling me? There are things in life that she just could not figure out, okay? Oh, okay, so some of you with this energy, I feel like she took her own life, okay? She took her own life, and with that, she's saying, look, it's not what you think. I have another chance again, okay? Look at this Dancer. Look at the sun. Just look at the difference, okay? So to me, this is like her exiting this life. This is that energy. And now on the other side, in the non-physical, like, this is the energy where she's understanding, like, she sees everything that she couldn't grasp while physically incarnated. And it's like she's dancing in the sun. Like, it's okay. It's not what you think. She has another chance. This is not the end for her. Yeah, wow. All right. So, here's our little Page of Swords, and you know, we have the Eight of Swords coming out for him. So right away, I'm like, was this guy in jail? But more than that, this is really speaking to the personality, the energy of this Page of Swords, and it's like he's saying, I could not see, you know, a way out of my situation. I couldn't see beyond myself. You know, I was blinded. I felt restricted. I really didn't know what to do. I don't know why that's important. Like, maybe you thought that this page was malicious intentionally or something. But this is, like I'm saying, no. I really didn't know better. Okay? I'm sorry for that, but I didn't. Just look at this card. Okay, this is the energy, again, that this page is bringing forth to show you. And this is, I really didn't know better. Yes, it was my choice. It was always my choice. Everything I did, everything I said. But please understand, in this personality, in this body, I did not know better. Okay? Really strong with that. Alright, lastly, with this Page of Pentacles, I love that this card is what has come out, especially with I will point you in the right direction. This is really like, I am watching over you and all the little magic in your life, things that just work out perfectly. I have a hand in that, especially when you open up to me and give me permission to make magic in your life, in the physical, you know, so that you know I'm nearby. You know, I'm really feeling this person, like indigo starseed energy. Like, this just feels so sweet and wise. Even though it's like I abandoned this cornucopia, this was a very wise little soul, or a very wise soul in this little body. And abandoning the cornucopia, it might have been like, you know, this physical reality is just not cut out for the vibration of my soul. I'm out. And now, you know, they watch over you and guard you from the other side, really like giving you strong strong guidance. And you feel that, but don't question it. So we're going to pull another messages from heaven to add to what's come out so far. Alright, Queen of Wands. There is no time where I am. There is only time on earth. I like that. I like that she's reiterating that. Okay, and there's no such thing as death. Some of you, maybe you felt like her life was too short, or she didn't get to experience everything, and she's telling you, look, I could come back again. There's no such thing as death. No, I can't be this personality again, but my consciousness is the essence of me, and that can come back at any time. And because it's, eternal expansion, the human experience. And, she's letting you know, hey, I have missed out on nothing. Don't even worry about that. I could come back whenever I want to. And I've had many lives before. Alright, so, our Queen of Cups is saying, I send you loving signs through nature. And I feel like that animals card that flew out is very strongly associated to her with this. So all those little signs and synchronicities you see in the nature world, pay attention to them, especially if you feel her essence. That is her, okay? She's giving you a kiss. She's near you. We are so closed off to our faculties in this human body that our consciousness is focused into at this time. And we don't understand. Our human brain only has so much capacity to understand, okay? And living as a human being, experiencing Earth, that's your only perception in which to work from, okay? So to go outside that box is incredibly hard. Even if you look at all the movies, all the books written about, space travel and the paranormal, it's all very humanized. Think about that. It's completely humanized, and it follows how we live life on Earth. There's always an element of that, and that's because that's the only perception that our human brain has. But it's, there's so much more that is going on that we don't get. Okay, and she's saying, listen, I get it now, and you got nothing to worry about, and I'm sending you loving signs through nature to let you know that death really isn't death. I will be back again, okay? I won't be back again. Because on this side, this is second chances, okay? So, let's see what Mr. Page of Swords has to say. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Wow. Yeah, I really feel like this is a reiteration of, him showing this face and these Eight of Swords and telling you, look, it's all good. I may have had a really challenging and troubled existence this time around, but it's only building and adding to what I'm ultimately trying to achieve at a soul level, okay? This is just one experience of many that this consciousness is going to have on the earth plane, okay? And there's no such thing as an accident as well. So trust in that. Oh yes, here's our beautiful little page of coins. Like I said, I think human reality was too much for this soul. Like, this is a very pure essence right there. I am so much better now. Yes, they are telling you, I'm doing a better job being near you and guiding you from the non-physical than I could have ever done in the physical plane. Like, it was just, I feel, very heavy energy around this page, yet this page had such a pure soul. Man, very beautiful. So now I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to pull from 2 different decks just to see what else they want to add and tell me. And also with these energies, I want to point out, they could be anybody. They could be, a passed on spouse. They could be a mother, a sister, a brother, a cousin, a grandma, a grandpa, a friend, a coworker, a child, a sister. I didn't really express that or define that much at the start of the reading, so I apologize. Okay, our Queen of Wands says patience and be in the present and dream in of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So I feel like this is not speaking about her whatsoever. This is speaking about you, and this is what she's telling you, to have patience with yourself and do not give up on your dreams. Don't you dare do it. You need to have the patience with yourself so you have the longevity, because sometimes we have to work really hard to achieve our dreams, and at the end of the day, the harder you work for something, the more reward it is when you do achieve it. And so she is saying, be in the present, and being in the present is, accepting your life as it is now, and being grateful for what is beautiful, what is positive in the now. Continue to dream of the future and never give up on your goals. Don't do it. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the process. Have patience with others. Have patience with life. I don't think she had much patience. And that's why she's saying, listen, have patience. That was like maybe her downfall, okay? Let things flow and happen the way they are supposed to, and life will always work out for you, okay? So let's see what this Queen of Cups has to say. She says sanctuary and slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So, again, with her, I don't feel like she's talking about herself whatsoever. She's giving you a message. And look at the little fishes. Always reminds me of Pisces with this card. So, she's a water energy there. And so, some of you, this was definitely a Pisces. Anyways, she's saying, whatever, is going on in your life, wherever this is touching, wherever you're trying to rush, don't do it like that, she says, because, it's almost like you might self-sabotage, or the outcome isn't going to be as grand as it would be if you just let it flow. And with sanctuary, to me, this is like saying, hey, balance yourself within, find your inner peace, find the acceptance, surrender, slow down, slow your roll, and all things will happen exactly as you wish, But the way that might happen might be like not how you plan, because you see how like her hair is like a maze. I feel like it's just, she's saying, hey, just surrender to the current circumstances, um, and allow life to lead you. Some of you, I think this is about a twin flame. Just saw that up there. Definitely, yeah. She's saying this is about love. Oh, um, those of you who believed she was your twin flame, if you are now like trying to rush through life, or you just don't even want to be alive anymore, she says no. No is not your time. Like, you're still here for a reason, and you need to find your inner peace and know that I'm still very much with you. And this makes even more sense now, with those two pillars in the back. We will be together again. This is the alchemist, this is the merchant, okay? And she's saying, no, we'll be together again. But you still have work to do without me this lifetime. I'm with you in the non-physical, but you still have work to do here. I will wait for you, okay? So you don't need to rush through life, and it's okay for you to love and to connect with others. I'm still with you. I don't have a body. I cannot bring you the human experience. I can only bring you the spiritual experience of twin flame love now. And you are still physically focused, so you need to live your life and find happiness once again, because if you weren't meant to be here still, you wouldn't be. Nothing happens by accident. So some of you, definitely, that she was your twin flame, or he was your twin flame. Now, others of you, this is where I feel she's saying, like, your worry is about your twin flame. Like, she has nothing to do with it. She's just giving you advice about it. And again, she's saying, go within, balance your energy within, find peace within yourself and acceptance for where you are, and let the universe bring you that twin flame when you are ready, and when that twin flame is ready to come into a union with you, so that it's beautiful and blessed, and it's not challenging, chaotic, and crazy. Okay? So let's see what our Page of Swords has to say. Oh, yeah, I feel like, here's the mother, the baby, and the lamb. Alright, this to me is very meaningful and significant with that energy. As I said, some of you, this was your child, and again, reiterated here in this picture, but this is saying this page is at peace, okay? This page is finally at peace. And have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Oh, yeah. What a loving message. More to the point, this page wants you to have peace. Have faith that this all happened exactly how it was supposed to. Like, expressed, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay, this page is at peace. And I love that this is a child as well, because there's, and look at how this child has all these butterflies, the setting sun, but look, it's mountainous, but it's green. It's the same as this. However, these are gray and rocky and covered with snow. Do you see the transition in this page's energy? Wow. If that is not a synchronicity, I do not know what is. And for those of you who are interested, this is card 12, okay? So, yeah, this is who this page was in physical life. But now, in the non-physical, this is what we've returned to, okay? this page is definitely at peace. So allow yourself to be at peace as well. Wow, that was, what a special message. Like, I know this person was really difficult, but I love this energy. Like, what a transition after we return to the non-physical. So sweet. All right, so for our sweet little page of coins, wow, we have release. And next to that, oh my goodness, we have forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments yet. I really feel, like I said, this might have been a suicide here, just because of, like, the purity of this consciousness and trying to be physically incarnated. It was really difficult. There's a lot of heavy energy on this page, and with these two cards coming out, to me that's my confirmation that definitely, this page committed suicide, and you might not forgive them, or you might not forgive yourself, feeling like you could have done something better or different. And this is, them telling you, no, release. I had to leave this place. Like, I am so much better now, and I hope that you can forgive me. And I hope that you can forgive yourself for your perceived wrongdoings, because you didn't do anything. There was nothing you could have done differently. This played out exactly how it was intended to, and now I am free, and I'm free to guide you and love you and be there for you in the non-physical. Like, I have never, in all of the time I've had this deck, I've never noticed these embracing hands back here, but I feel like that's something really special for some of you, is those holding hands. Like, I still hold your hand. So just look at the imagery on those and see what you feel and what's coming out at you, what's synchronistic for you about that person in this message. But I don't want to say like they're sorry for how they left, because I don't think that's it. Like, they had to. They're sorry for the pain that it caused to you. And they want you to forgive them and forgive yourself. Wow, very powerful, this over here. So let's, I just want to pull one more card for this over here for you guys. I feel like this page has one more thing to say. And the others are letting this page have the floor, so... This is just a confirmation. Were you just asking that? Were you just asking that? Because this is what came out. So definitely in dream time, you and this page meet and you are together. And so those dreams that you wake up from and you remember, yes, that was the consciousness of that page coming to see you and speak to you in dream time. All right? I love that. So sweet. So we are going to pull some advice for you guys, for those of you who are still, having a really hard time with the passing of these loved ones. Just what can help you. Divine love. I don't know, are you afraid of death, or you don't believe in the non-physical, or you're just very, I don't know. She's saying that the only thing that's real is divine love. And, if you commit yourself to that, you will always see the truth. You will always find your way through, I don't think like that she wasn't like loving and stuff, but there's just something about her energy, where I feel like she's saying, no, you choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Don't be bitter. Don't, be hateful. Don't be spiteful. Don't refuse to forgive. Please choose love. Choose unconditional love for yourself and for me. Find forgiveness for others. You don't need to forgive the act or the behavior, but find forgiveness for the soul that resides within, okay? Transformation. So I feel like she's saying your whole life is going to transform. And that's why the slow down came out. It's going to be a process though, but everything will eventually fall into place for you. And she is definitely guiding you every step of the way, okay? And our Page of Swords says, you need to rest. You need to rest your mind. You need to rest your heart. You need to be at rest that I am at peace and I'm doing good. I think that's why peace legit came out, because you have really just struggled with the passing of that Page of Swords. And he's saying, rest your mind and rest your heart. I am well, all is well, and I want you to be well too, okay? And this Page of Pentacles is saying, clear your aura. I feel like the more that you balance your own energy about the passing of this Page of Coins and clear out, any lower vibrations in your own energy field, the more you will feel the communication and connection with this page, okay? I just feel their consciousness is such a high vibration. It's so hard for them to, slow that down to communicate in the, through the matter and non-physical, into the physical. And so I feel the more your vibe is pure, the more you guys can connect with each other, okay? So Aquarius, those are the messages that came through for you guys. I hope that this offered you some help and some guidance. And I want to thank all your loved ones for coming through, and I close this session with them. And Aquarius, I am sending you so much love and light and healing, and